Alright, time for an Udyr game. I will be playing against the Jax here, which is a solid matchup for me, really. His clear speed's not too great. He does have the 1v1 advantage against me early on, especially because of his dodge. But after a bit, you're basically just... like, Udyr is basically just a stat champion. If you have enough stats on the champion, you will not die. You will obliterate the enemy team. If you don't, then you will die very quickly. So, yeah. That's really all it is. At 50 seconds, we're going to recall, and we're going to place the ward on the buff we're not going to start on, so we don't get cheesed. I mean, you can place it, like, for the similar purpose, like in river here, for example, or, like, anywhere that spots like an entrance, but I like placing it on blue because it just always gives vision, right? If they're going to invade you, they're going to go for the buff cam pretty much always straightforward, so this is always going to give you the correct vision, no matter how they walk into it, which is good. And, yeah. Don't need the potion for the clear either on Udyr. You can just kind of chill without it. Your shield, your W is going to pretty much get you through it. So, not a problem at all. Get that done. 2 auto attacks. And then we Q. We basically 2 auto attack form switch the entire time. Also, another thing. 60% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing. Checking if you're subscribed, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Put them a little bit low and then finish it off, so all these small ones should get hit by this for one singular tick there, which kills everything, of course, due to jungle burn. Start with ult, so you have the tick going, and then you can Q afterwards. Drag it back a little bit. Walk away basically with this on and you will kill the rest. Good. Take W. W is going to give you a ton of sustain here, so you should be fine. Switch every 2 auto attacks. Drag your camps a little bit here as well, because that way you can save yourself a bit of damage. Good. Using the W to sustain, and then we Q this 1 empowered Q, and then we drag the Gromp in with this. I do in 1 empowered Q because you're basically just like mainly focusing blue down first, so you're not double camp tanking this for too long. You can kind of just kill it with like burn damage on the side here, as you can see. And then here you can just finish off this camp. There you go. 314 is just pretty reasonable. Get the scuttle now, and then I may be able to look for like a mid gank, because Nasus slow is quite big, which might allow for a pretty good gank setup. I have a level advantage on him here, so he should be fine. Stun him. Yep. That's just the classic situation of level advantage. Got the full clear in because I have a faster clear speed. I'm not going to catch that. I'm just going to recall. And then he can't really fight me in that situation. I was luckily able to get the scuttle as well. Optimistic, I should have just recalled. I'm definitely just going to recall here. Not worth it. Good. Let's get this. We get a Dark Seal as well. And I'll just go double health crystal. Generally on the first back you can get these 3. And the extra health crystal is just the 400 gold that I got from the kill on Jax. And that's about all it is. But yeah, I generally just want to pick this up because the combination of all of this is really nice, and then just like the health crystal is good and all. You don't really need to buy me Cinder on this recall because having the Dark Seal alongside some regular boots is generally preferred. But, you know, this should be fine. Slow him real quick. Oh, that works. Ideally, what you want to do to like get an engage going is you walk at them with E, and then you, as soon as you get in ult range, you press ult to get the slow going. Right? You don't have to just run up to them for the stun. It's just you charge at them with E like this, and then if you can't get the stun radius, you just switch to ultimate like this, because then it will slow around you, and then your E, as you see, will be back off cooldown very, very soon. So you can just use that to stun them then when you are actually slowing them, which gives you way more catch potential. Because what I've seen from like Udyrs in the games is that they just run at you with stun and they just don't press ultimate, which doesn't make any sense because your ultimate I'm calling it ultimate, but you get what I mean. Like your Phoenix form will slow regardless. So you can just walk up to them, and then just, if you don't reach, you just press this, and then they will be slowed, and then you will have your E back before you know it, and then you can finish it off. Which is what I generally do on Udyr. Right now we have another jungle clear to do. That bot lane, we saw the Jax kill the Scuttle, so we knew Jax was going to go for like a flank type of gank angle, so we just counter ganked that one real quick. The 2 auto attacks, remember to switch. Good. Top Scuttle will be spawning. I can definitely go for the top gank as well, but first we're going to just do Gromp. Make sure to keep the tempo. On Udyr, it's very, very important to keep jungle tempo up as much as you can. Because you basically just want to stat check them. Absolutely. You can keep like a level lead, a gold lead, XP lead, whatever the hell, just a lead in general. This champion is very hard to face. Here, as you can see, I'm just going to use that, because now I can just also use the slow on that one. Ah, she flashed it, that's fine. Sucks this. Just gonna push that out slightly, I suppose. I'm basically just waiting for Scuttle, so I'm kind of like looking around a little bit, you know, seeing what's up, seeing if I may be able to pressure this guy for a gank. If he didn't have flash, he probably could have died there, but I mean, he had flash, so what can I do? Just get this thing done quickly. I'm gonna get the Scuttle here, and then I basically can just recall here, because then my camps will be respawning, but I'm gonna have to go for this counter gank angle. That's good enough for me. Like, I knew Jax was in like the area there, so I knew I was gonna have to... Ooh, I missed the cannon. I knew I was gonna have to do something about that. Oh, come on! Yes, thank you, Shen. Appreciate that. I wanted to bait him in by taking turret aggro, so he jumped me. As long as the Shen taunts him, I should be fine, because the shield sort of, like, saves my life, which it did. But I was a little bit scared in that situation that the Shen wasn't going to do it. So, thank God he did, you know? Against this team, the Mercs are insane, so we're definitely going to be picking those up. Alright, looking good. Mercs are really good here, because stun here, stun here, stun CC here, Ashe ult, Ashe slows, like, it's just definitely a must-have. I mean, if it was just Ashe, for example, like, the slow Swifties are really nice for those. But in this situation, I have so much CC that I just want to get the Mercs for sure. I'm gonna see if I insta-run bot here. Because of the situation, right? Like, my camps are all up and stuff, but this is a pretty good angle. See if I can maybe get a flank on this. Again, here we just walk in. Press E. He's gonna kill this guy, I think. Stat check the Soraka. Go for Syndra here. He's basically ignoring Ashe, really. Because she's not really gonna do too much damage to me at the moment. This is what I mean, like, as soon as you create a lead for yourself, just stat checking the enemy champions is all you do with Udyr. You just run him down, and then, yeah, just ignore the Ashe. Because I know Ashe isn't particularly strong at the moment, and you can just chill on that. Also here, I mean, I have 6 out of 8 kill participation, which is absolutely massive, of course. So I've been putting in the work while also keeping up the jungle tempo, which is pretty much just Udyr things. Like, your first priority is just keeping up your jungle tempo efficiently. He's doing this in the bush. Ah, he got the smite on me first. I messed up there. That's not the move, Jax. I am probably dead here. Depending on if I can get a shield off. Like, oh, Shen ult. Thank you, Shen. Very good Shen ult, actually. That saved my life. I'm not going to be able to fight this, though. That's 100% worth it, just saving me already, because I'm worth a big shutdown. But this fight's definitely not worth doing. The Shen shouldn't have gone for this fight, realistically. This is very good engage from the Morgana there. Just run him down with the ult on it. Very good. Very, very clean play there from the Morgana. It was all Morgana on that one. Like I will turn around there if I see a good opportunity for it, right? Like the Morgana basically created the opportunity for me to turn there. Very good Morgana binding and ult and stuff, so we happily take those good stuff from Morgana. I am absolutely far ahead here. This is all just like standard tempo. I'm not gonna give you blue. I just want experience, honestly. Well, thank you, Asus. I'm good. We're gonna keep our tempo up. Blue helps with that. Oh, he's doing Rift Herald. Interesting. I did not realize he was gonna be doing this, so this might be a little bit bad. Alright, clean kill, I guess. He got the Rift Herald, though. I didn't expect him to be doing that one. Which means his topside camps are most likely up, so we're just going to be taking that. Because if he... Like, the only way he does Rift Herald there is just insta-do it and walk past his camps, which is what he did. Nasa's got the kill. Let's check if he does have red, so his red should be down. But his Krug should be up, so I'll be taking those as well. Just a dive. That's definitely not a dive. I also have a ton of money, so I should just be recalling here and going for Dragon. Which is actually probably what this Jax is going to be doing, so I should be hurrying up this one real quick. You have like a ward for this. Let's get this. Let's get the Magi's upgrade here, and then we'll build for the Demonic, since we do have a nice lead here. Get the health first, honestly. More HP is quite nice here. They could definitely be doing Dragon here. I wouldn't put it past this Jax to just rush the Dragon, which would be a good move. Oh, he is actually top. Okay, we're looking good. We are looking very good then. I'm an extremely strong champion right now. Like, actually unreal. I'm basically the team, though, as well. Like, that's... I'm very strong, but I'm also just the team, because my team isn't necessarily ahead, if you know what I mean. Like, I just have everything lead-wise, so I definitely need to make sure that I play it out correctly. I hope that this doesn't... Should just do Dragon, right? Should I just go for the bot gank? That's a dive and a half. Should be a double kill. It is a double kill, but she did die for it. We lost 2 turrets on top, but I'll get the Dragon off this. And I don't have to be afraid to like go in on anything, because I am obviously very, very strong. I'm very tanky as well. I mean, I'm not necessarily super tanky, but I'm mostly tanky because I just have the stat check advantage, like the level XP advantage is obviously going to do a ton. Resistances come afterwards. His blue just respawned. We know he's dead, so we're going to take his camps here. Take everything we can, basically. Switch every 2 auto attacks if you can. I think I might be able to cut this guy off from behind here, actually. He's going to be like here somewhere. There he is. Activate this so the slow is permanently there. Good stuff. Actually very... Morgana's playing really, really well, I'm gonna say. Like, she is definitely helping me out pretty much perfectly, honestly. Not bad at all. I use my ult there to basically put a slowing field that's gonna chase them down so they can't really chase me correctly. Like, the Ashe won't be able to really get on top of me like that. We're looking good, man. This is gonna just be a nice, smooth solo carry. I say solo carry. Morgana did a lot. I will not lie. Morgana definitely did a lot. Let's get down here. And then I think that I have a ton of gold. 26. Actually, I'm gonna go get the scuttle. I really want to just get this on the next back, and the scuttle should give me enough gold, hopefully. This Morgana's like setting things up for me, like playing with me and stuff like that's amazing. Feels good. She just flashed that one. Ash no flash is fine. Just finish turret. My main priority there is just finishing turret, because that guarantees me my gold. If Ash didn't flash, she could have died. I'm out. I'm definitely going to recall here, get my demonic. After this, all I have to do is just build some tank stat items, which is going to be Force of Nature next for sure. Because at our team comp, Force of Nature is just great. And then most likely the Frozen Heart as well. This Frozen Heart for attack speed slows quite nice against them as well. Good armor item. Overall, very good. Yep, not bad at all. Let's go check this guy's topside camps. Oh, she ghosted. Quite nice. Look at that damage. Actually, maybe I shouldn't go Frozen Heart, actually. I probably should go Thornmail for the healing reduction against the Soraka. Because that is obviously quite painful. Not something you necessarily want to deal with, so that probably is the better move. I'm going to do this Rift Herald in a bit. I actually lost both of these camps. Interesting. Very interesting move there from Jax. I mean, fair enough, I was bot lane, so I suppose, but... There is no way this is illegal. Ooh, that's unfortunate. No. I mean, he does have Shen ultimate, but like... Just gonna focus on the Ashe and stuff. It's easier to kill. The rest of those should be dead, I think. So I'll just finish off this team on the backside here. Oh, wait. They're losing. I should be fine. That's essentially a pentakill. Yeah, I mean, I'm just a ball of stats on Udyr. Like, at some point, you're just chilling. Didn't even need Nasus for that one. Nice, got the Rift Herald down as well. I should take the recall here. Actually, I don't take the recall here. Dragon spawn is too close. There's like 50 seconds. I probably should take the recall there to actually like get some items. But at this moment in time, I just rush down the dragon. Very good. On that HP, she was most likely to chase into the bush. I just led up with using my ult to start doing damage. Wait for the empower here. Single targets, you always want to empower your Q, but when it comes to like team fights, if you hit like 2 or more, you always want to empower your ult. Because then that way you will do the most damage, basically. Nah, let's leave. I have way too much gold for this shenanigans. Not worth the fight. Not right now, at least. Okay, so Force of Nature definitely first. And then the last item, it's either Thornmail or Frozen Heart here. I'm just not 100% on which one I like more. Thornmail is obviously great for healing reduction against Soraka. Like, obviously. Which I may just have to go for. But Frozen Heart is a really good item as well. Oh, damn. I was hoping the Shen would actually path in front of him there to cut him off. And that would have been real nice, but he didn't do that. Unfortunately. I'll wait here for a second to see if they walk up. That's a misclick on the flash on that one, buddy. That must feel bad. He wanted to like pull and then flash at the same time, basically, but he just misclicked his flash. Or he clicked his flash like while his mouse was still there, so that's just a rip for Soraka. Always feels bad when that happens, really. I'm just gonna leave. We'll tank all this so the Rift Herald should be able to get a bounce. There's no way Ashe kills me here. Oh, I didn't get a bounce. That's unfortunate. I'll be losing my red buff here to my Asus, unfortunately. That's fine, I guess. Oh, my team is fighting us. Okay. I should be just go push bot lane here. I did not mean to click that. Did not want to be empowering that one. I'll just push bot here. Should be fine. I feel like I should be able to win this fight if they do go for me here. I should probably leave. With a Soraka behind him, I'm not going to have enough damage to kill right there. Not reliably, at least. But Asus is definitely not playing this game, though. Like, he's just chilling, doing whatever the hell. I suppose it is what it is. I think he may have lost his mind the second he didn't get a blue or something. I don't know. Look at that damage, though. I have to be respectful here, actually. Go for this. There's a plant there as well that I can use. Just play this out somewhat cleanly and I should be okay, but, you know. Oh, the flash. The insta-flash, like... Oh, she is still in that bush. I did not expect that. She was actually being that... Okay, well, that's my bad. I should have killed Syndra. We can probably Baron here, to be honest. Especially, I just need the Asus to tank this, and I should be good. I do a ton of Baron damage as long as I don't tank it. Because whoever tanks Baron gets like a hand debuff, which will reduce the damage that you do to Baron by 50%, which is absolutely huge. You saw it there for a split second. Oh my god, I had to 50-50 that one. Go for this guy. Definitely focus on Soraka beyond anything, because Soraka is a pain in the ass. And then we chase these people, because we can just chase this, no problem. With Udyr E and stuff, there is literally no issue chasing this. I'll just use my E and power here to catch up to him. Actually got the stun on me right as it timed out, eh? Right here to chase, we just use the ult now. Perfect. That was a close one on Baron, though. That 50-50 was not ideal. But I got it, so it's fine, I guess. I can definitely go kill this guy. If he just, like, actually stick around somewhere. Oh, he did. Okay, he's dead then. Make sure I don't give him an out with an ult angle. Which I did. He should be dead, right? Come on, man. Oh, I did give him an out. I wanted to... whatever, man. I'm just gonna Dragon. I'm not gonna chase him. Dragon is definitely the better play here. Damn. I barely didn't kill him in time either. I was just so close. My best play definitely is just the Dragon here, because I don't want to chase the Scion across the entire universe. I should have just stood behind that angle, I guess, because he couldn't have ulted in the other direction due to Morgana, so that's my bad. Get this down here real quick. Soraka's gonna have to leave, so now Jax dies. Really? Are you serious with this? I'm just gonna ghost then if you want to play this game.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh my god, thank you, Morgana. I appreciate that. What a pain, man. Chasing that dude. I mean, in that situation, it's fine to keep him busy, because the Nasus and Shen both had a very good split push going, so I actually chased that. Because there's no objective there to get, plus the Nasus and Shen were pushing, so if I can keep them busy, that is obviously better. Just gonna send that at him. Just use the Syndra ultimate. Should be leaving here, actually. This is getting a little bit too much. We just leave. We definitely want to leave here. Gonna use that to send the disengage completely. I have a ton of gold here. One up him real quick. I'm actually gonna go get red first and then recall because I don't want my team to take it. Usually I just recall first, but the last time Asus took the red buff, so I'm not down for that one really. This red's actually very helpful. Got this down. Let's take a recall. So the armor item we'll be going for here is just Horn Mill, I think, honestly. Because the healing reduction is just too good against Soraka not to take it. So let's do this, and I'll get an Elixir of Iron as well. I could just run through more stuff. Just more tenacity, right? I am pretty much unkillable. I have 4.3k HP, 200. We're looking good. Later in the game, it's also worth selling your Magi's, by the way. If it comes down to it, selling the Magi's is good for an extra tank item, like Stoneplate, for example. It's just really good defensive stats, and the Magi's doesn't necessarily give you that much, right? I'm gonna go for this guy first, because Soraka's a pain in my ass. Block that one this time. That's not gonna kill, but it's doing significant damage. Let's go get the bolt one down here. The main thing to keep in mind is just that the rule of twos, right? If you just click. Let me heal myself, man. Come on. Gosh, damn it. Okay. Need to be careful not to like get turret aggro and get stunned under it or something. I just finished the game here, I think. Use the Q and power for the attack speed, so I kill this faster, and then we finish the game here. Very solid Udyr game. You see how strong he is. Basically, just a ball of stats. If you can get some good game tempo and good farm and all that, you're looking good. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like button below. Helps me quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, so for the endgame stats here as well, I ended up doing a clean 51.7k damage, which is double/triple the rest of the game. So that's very solid. True damage to champions at 1600, which is just blue smite. Damage to objectives at 60.7k. Very solid there. Healing done at 20.4k. Pretty much as much healing done as Soraka here. WOP. Damage taken at 34.2k, which is a very respectable amount, but we obviously have the self-mitigated damage as well at a solid 60k. So yeah, just combination of that. We took quite a bit of damage there. Not bad at all. Gold earned at 17.5k. And for the runes, Conquer healed me for a total of 1700, 1800-ish, which is obviously really good. But the adaptive damage is by far the bigger factor here, obviously. Triumph healed me for 3300, not bad. 640 extra gold. Last Stand did an extra 1600 damage. A lot of damage. Just some armor magic resist and an unflinching for the tenacity reduction as well. So he basically could not really get CC'd throughout this game due to the unflinching, tenacity, and the mercs. They had quite a lot of annoying CC'd, so it was pretty required. But, I mean, obviously, if they have a little bit less CC, then mercs would have been a bit too much. You can just come Swifties instead, for example, or steel caps. But, yeah, that is about all. Goodbye.